Hey everyone, welcome to Cruise Blog. This is Angie and today I'm going to talk about 9 ways you can get banned from a cruise ship. Let's get started. While vacation is a time to kick back and relax, those who disregard certain rules could be banned from cruising ever again. Not only does following the rules ensure you have the opportunity to create more memories at sea, but it also helps foster a positive onboard environment. You don't want to be the subject of multiple news articles for a foolish decision either, though it would be a memorable topic to bring up at your holiday gatherings. Number 1. Unruly behavior and physical altercations. Too much alcohol often causes people to engage in atypical behavior. From starting fights to a lack of impulse control, excessive alcohol can impair judgment, which is necessary even on vacation. Cruise lines make accessing wine, beer, and spirits easy throughout your sailing, especially if you purchased a drink package. Rather than constantly feeling like you need a drink in hand to get your money's worth, exercise moderation and only indulge when you truly want to drink. Instead of getting too drunk and potentially causing a scene on board, stay mindful of your consumption. Not only will this help ensure that everybody on board has a positive experience, but you will also avoid any negative consequences of your drunken actions. Number 2. Fishing off your cabin's balcony. In late 2023, Carnival permanently banned a couple who shared footage revealing them fishing from their cabin's balcony. Though the original TikTok has been deleted, copies remain circulating online. The couple was on a Carnival cruise to the Bahamas, where the ship was docked when the fish was caught. Though there's no explicit policy in Carnival's contract prohibiting passengers from fishing from their balcony, it does violate Section 4E, which states that no guest is permitted to bring on board the vessel live animals other than qualified service dogs, with not less than 14 days advance notice given to Carnival. Number 3. Theft. From other guests' property to the cruise lines, you should not take anything that doesn't belong to you. Even things as minimal as a water bottle need to be paid for. Recently, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador shared an update regarding a passenger who thought they were savvy by sharing a hack on how to get free bottled water on board Carnival cruises. In the video, the passenger removes one of the water bottles from her cabin's shelf before showing an empty one. Then she goes to the bathroom and refills it via the sink's tap, sealing it with a small glue bottle. Finally, she puts a new tag from a fresh bottle over the top before placing the refilled bottle on the shelf. On Facebook, the Carnival brand ambassador shared that she has been banned from cruising with Carnival ever again. Moreover, if you take any of the cruise line's property in your stateroom, including towels, robes, lamps, or bedding, do not be surprised if your final bill is adjusted, as they will charge you for the stolen items. Royal Caribbean, for example, charges $25 per unreturned pool towel, so you'll want to ensure that you don't have any strays left in your stateroom on disembarkation morning. Number 4. Jumping off the cruise ship. In early 2019, a passenger jumped off Symphony of the Seas, one of the world's largest cruise ships, while docked in Nassau. In addition to being incredibly dangerous, jumping off the ship is against Royal Caribbean's rules. The then 27-year-old leaped off of Deck 11 and returned to the ship via a small boat, where he learned he was kicked off and had to purchase a return flight to Miami. When asked if he realized he could have died, the passenger said he didn't really think about it. When he began to sober up, he admitted to being in a great deal of pain. Following the incident, he was banned from sailing with Royal Caribbean for life, with Royal Caribbean calling the stunt stupid and reckless. Number 5. Standing on your balcony. From professional photo ops to exciting shore excursions, there are plenty of opportunities for the perfect selfie on your cruise. Poses you should avoid are those standing on any railings, especially balconies. In 2019, CNN reported about an incident that led to a woman being banned from sailing with Royal Caribbean. Another passenger on the cruise spotted a guest climbing on her cabin's balcony to pose for a picture. Had she taken one wrong step, she could have ended up seriously injured. Number 6. Bringing illegal drugs on board. Though many states have legalized recreational marijuana, it remains illegal at the federal level. Since cruise terminals are federal facilities, they're banned on board ships. It isn't legal worldwide, so even if it does become legal in the United States, other countries have differing laws. Medical marijuana isn't exempt from the cruise ship ban either. All forms of the drug are prohibited, including joints, hash oil, vape pens, edibles, and more. If you rely on medical marijuana to treat your illness, speak with your primary care doctor about alternatives for your cruise. Some cruise lines have drug dogs on site to sniff personal belongings before passengers can board. I even saw a drug dog on board a spring break cruise on Carnival Jubilee that departed from Galveston. Cruise lines have the right to deny boarding or kick passengers off who are caught with illegal substances. Number 7. Throwing things overboard. Cruise ships have strict rules about throwing objects into the ocean because they're committed to protecting the marine environments in which they operate. They're delicate ecosystems that can be easily disturbed, even if you have the best intentions. For that reason, avoid throwing things overboard. If caught, you could face being fined or banned from sailing with the cruise line. According to Carnival's contract, all guests must adhere to Carnival's environmental policy as follows. Any dumping or pollution of any kind, including discharge of any item into the ocean and/or waterways, is strictly prohibited. Any willful or negligent act of discharging or releasing any unauthorized item overboard without the express permission of the ship's staff may result in a $500 charge per violation posted to the guest's sail and sign account. Number 8. Smoking in non-designated areas. Like throwing things overboard, cruise lines have policies that state they can assess a fine to those caught smoking or vaping outside the designated areas. While your first infraction won't get you banned, if you continue to violate the ship's smoking rules, you face potentially not being allowed back on for future sailings. Royal Caribbean's website states, if a guest is in violation of this stateroom policy, a cleaning fee of $250 will be applied to their SeaPass account and may be subject to further actions. The webpage continues by saying guests who violate the smoking rule may face one or more enforcement actions, which includes denial of boarding on any future Royal Caribbean group cruise. Even if you aren't actively caught, it's important to be careful what you share on the internet. Carnival Cruise Line banned a passenger who claimed they've been on 30 cruises and always got away with smoking on their balcony, tipping the cabin steward $50 for an ashtray, and to presumably refrain from turning them in. According to Carnival's website, anybody caught smoking on the balcony will face serious consequences. If Carnival catches somebody smoking or finds ash or anything smoking related on the balcony, there will be a $500 fine and the serious possibility of not being able to cruise again with Carnival. Number 9. Dressing up in elaborate costumes. No, you don't have to break your child's heart and tell them that they cannot dress up on their upcoming Disney cruise. However, if you're sailing with P&O, a European line headquartered in Southampton, you'll want to pack carefully. As reported by The Guardian, a guest dressed as a clown sailing on one of P&O's cruises started a mass brawl late one night during the 7-night sailing, leaving multiple crew members injured. So, before you pack a random costume hanging out in the back of your closet, consider why you want to bring it on a cruise. Are you trying to humor other guests? Though most articles of clothing are permitted on a cruise, refrain from packing things with foul language and other inappropriate imagery to help maintain a respectful environment for all passengers and crew. Alright, there you have it, the 9 things you should never do so you don't get kicked off of a cruise. Please don't consider doing any of these things. Thank you so much for watching our video today, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you can be notified every time we have a new video. We hope to see you again really soon.